Hello guys and girls, welcome to another YouTube video of mine. Now this one is just about, I decided to do this one kind of randomly out of the blue actually, which I do a lot of my videos pretty amateur anyway out of the blue, but this one more so. This is about like if I had all the money in the world or a very good job still that, not still, but a very good job where I could afford a lot more than I actually currently can on what I live on, because at the moment I live on a disability pension. I'm talking like if I had like a public service job or a good paying job and I never got broke and I could buy like the world basically, or I could just afford lots of things, I would definitely go and get my passport again. And I would actually, well, I did have a passport, but I would actually get like another one, because the last time I had one, which I did have stamped visas in from the last time I traveled overseas, which was when I was in Laos like ages ago now. I would basically have to go and get a new one anyway, which I know they cost a bit of an arm and a leg actually, but I would definitely do it because I would love to travel the world and see more places and do more things if I got like a good paying job. And even if it was like a casual job, not a casual job, I mean, even if it was like a part-time job, and well, if it was a casual job and I got paid an arm and I got paid a fortune, then, or a good amount of money, then I would definitely want to travel lots of places and do lots of things. Like, this is going to be not really a video of a list of, well, maybe a list of places that I'd like to travel to that I haven't seen yet, or maybe go back to places I have seen. Like, for example, if I was to go back overseas, I would definitely go back to Laos, and Laos is just a wonderful place, with some fantastic old history, and the culture is absolutely amazing, and some very friendly people from Laos. And not only that, the food and cuisine is absolutely amazing. And my daughter was born there, even though she now lives in Australia, but she was from there. And like, just some people that I know that are there would be great to see. Like, even though I'm no longer with their daughter, but like, to me, they're still family anyway. Not that I'm going to go into my personal business in this video. I'm just saying, like, I have moved on and I do have like a girlfriend now. And anyway, I would want to go to Laos again, and other places I would want to go to see again would be like, I've been to Austria before as well. I'd love to go back and see Austria again, not only because of like my Oma and Opa on my dad's side are from Austria, like the capital city, Vienna, and Vienna is such a beautiful place, so I'd love to go back to Vienna again. Other places I'd like to go overseas would be Italy. I think Italy would be another amazing place to travel to. Like, I think Italy would be just absolutely phenomenal. I think just Italy would be a lot of fun to see, and the people who are Italian are just, I don't know a lot of Italian people, but I definitely know they are a great culture, and they're all about like family, which I definitely respect about Italian culture. I think Italian culture is great. I love pizza, I love pasta, I love gnocchi. Lots of food from Italy is so amazing, and I'm pretty sure Italian history would just be absolutely incredible. I'd also like to go to Ireland. I think Ireland would be amazing, and the reason why I would definitely want to travel to Ireland would be from my mum's side of the family that has Irish in them. Like, my gran is from Ireland, and she's a lovely person, and I think Ireland would be just an amazing place to travel to. I think it would have some great unique history. I think Ireland would be great not only for the language, which is a lot of fun, and Irish music is great, and Irish beer like Guinness is absolutely fucking phenomenal. I just think Ireland would be an amazing place to travel to. I think Ireland would be incredible. I'd also travel to Scotland. I think Scotland would be awesome too, not only for the Scottish history, like I would go to Ireland for Irish history, but seeing the Scottish history or history of Scotland, I think would be absolutely amazing as well. I think Scotland would be a beautiful country. Like, I've not been there personally, but I think Scotland would be another cool place to visit. Another cool place overseas I reckon would be pretty cool to visit would be some parts of the America and some parts of the United States. Obviously, I know sometimes America has a lot of its controversialness with its gun culture and school shootings, and a lot of bad things happen, but I'm sure some places in America would be pretty cool to visit. Like, I reckon going to Vegas would be pretty cool. And why I mention America is because not only because of like Hollywood and stuff being there, it would be pretty good to go to see the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think seeing the Hollywood Walk of Fame would be amazing. I also would think seeing the Grand Canyon itself would be amazing. I also think like seeing Graceland, where like Elvis grew up in America, would be amazing. Not only because of some of the good American history, but also like seeing WWE. That is a lot of the WrestleMania and WWE events that are in America. It would be pretty cool to go see them live as well. That would be like, wow, a new dream come true. That would be absolutely phenomenal as well to go to America and see those things. And Disneyland would be absolutely pretty fucking cool to see. And so would Vegas and Nevada. I'm not sure about Chicago because of the coldness. Needless to say, I would love to go see where Shameless and the Bear was filmed. That would be like amazing. And see if Jeremy Allen White is there. That would be pretty cool, though, about America. Now, I've heard mixed things about France, but I've not personally been. I've heard good and bad things. Like, I've heard a lot of the culture. Some people say the French are quite rude and stuff, but I think French history would be pretty cool, though, to see, like, and eat some pretty cool cakes and pastries. I still think I would want to find out for myself if France would be a country that I'd want to visit. So that's why I thought I'd just put it on this list of overseas places if I had a good, stable, and better income with work and, of course, living on Centrelink. So the best of both worlds, I think it would be pretty cool to go to France. Other parts of the world that I would love to travel to is other parts of like Southeast Asia, like Cambodia, for example, and Vietnam and the Philippines. Another place in the world that would be pretty cool to travel to is Japan. Now, because not only because of like the big cities or anime or like where Pokemon got created would be pretty cool to see as well. But I've heard good things about the Japanese culture, and I definitely myself are a fan of sushi. I reckon Japan would definitely be a pretty cool place to go visit. Um, and other places in Southeast Asia I forgot to mention were like Bali. I've heard good things about Bali as well. I know they had their bombings a while ago, but minus, I know they had that a while ago, but rather than that, the positive side, like I've heard good things about Bali as well. Um, just so many places I'd love to see in the world. Like, I'm trying to think of other places if I could travel the world I'd go to. Well, Spain and Mexico. I've heard a mixture of things about Mexico, though. Like, I've heard it can be dangerous as well as, like, depends obviously where you went in Mexico. I know my sibling went to Mexico like ages ago, and I know some people have gone to Mexico. It really depends where you go, I guess. So I've heard. So I reckon Spain and Mexico would be pretty cool to go visit, regardless of if they're dangerous or some. Then again, what part of the world doesn't have dangerous places? I guess it depends where you go. Really, just I think traveling to different parts of the world would be pretty cool, like Spain and Mexico. Um, and yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. If I decide to do any more videos in the future about wanting to travel overseas and I come up with any more places and countries, because there's so many places and countries, I'll definitely give you a video on that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.